welcome you to the Heartland, 7 miles from downtown Kansas City. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium for more than a half-century. The home of the Kansas City Chiefs. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Kansas City Chiefs. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olsen, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from Arrowhead. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Mahomes going to start this one with a throw. He's going to air one out right away. And the Colts are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
Early in the game, Mike, sometimes you just can't resist. First play, let's chuck it deep. Let's see if we can get this defense on their heels early. Well, we just saw a worst-case scenario when doing just that. Not only can you not connect, the ball falls into the waiting arms of this defense, and that one shot is all you got on your opening possession.
And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. That's caught, and it's Cam Scalaboo. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, Indianapolis.
Ready, break. Come on. Raffle 80.
He's a handoff to Scalaboo. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He'll get that out to Scalaboo. Down inside the 10. To the pylon, he's in. Cam Scalaboo. Touchdown, Colts. Touchdown, number 9 for the year. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Colts will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Forced out left. Off he goes. He'll take this one up close to the 1st down marker. He spotted where the slide begins. That's a pickup of about 9.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
This one is caught by Hollywood Brown. And they will finally run him down. Big play for KC. 35 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, that is Brashard Smith. Finding space at the 15. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Brashard Smith, touchdown Chiefs. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Scattergood. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. This one complete right side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
To the left side, and it is caught by Fannin. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. That'll be taken in by Scattergood. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will. And they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. Short throw, caught by the tight end, Gray. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
1st down throw, Mahomes. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Derwin James, the multiple times all-pro, getting in there for the sack.
17 at the 12-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. I go three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hit.
On the ground, it's Scalaboo. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Colts with the football to start this second quarter. And they've got second and long, 2nd and 14.
Okay, ready? Ready?
Blitz coming. He'll throw it to the left side into the hands of Collins. Get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's 3rd and 7.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on. And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays out.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position, and depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. And that is a Odafe Oweh. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs.
Here we go. Go.
On 1st down, it's Scalaboo. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
A short one that is caught by Fanning. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside inside the 20-yard line.
Gain of 14 yards.
Give them 14 on that one. First down, Indianapolis.
First and 10 at the
Come on,
18-yard line.
On the give, it's Scatterbo. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Cam Scatterbo. Touchdown, Colts. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Aubrey now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Colts will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Now a run with Smith. And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On first down, they go right back to Smith. And they work this forward to the 35. Isaiah Simmons comes up to end that one. They face second down and 7.
At the 35-yard line.
Patrick to throw. That's caught. It's Jared Wiley, the tight end. And he will go all the way. Jared Wiley. Touchdown, Kansas City. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start this on the ground with Scatterbo. And this is going to be a Colts first down as he takes it to the 35.
It's a gain of 11. And the Colts first down.
Back to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass. So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
You can see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Here we go. Stop.
They'll try to run for it with Scatterboo. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward. Now you can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches. Up the middle with Scatterboo. And he's not going to get there. Wallop right at the line of scrimmage, and now it's 4th down. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Get it.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
Well, while he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these script.
And he's in. Touchdown, Indy.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Open man is Royal. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask.
Hey, 57, 57.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It's now second down.
Harrison
and
Butker
20.
on now for the field goal.
Harrison Butker
The Colts
for the
will
Chiefs
signal for their third and final timeout.
53-yard attempt.
And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Harrison
Now
Butker
Andy
on
Reid
for
will
the field
bring in
goal.
the field goal unit. This is going to be
53-yard
from 53 yards out. And that one not going to have enough leg behind it. Not by a long shot. It is no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
Ready, set. Smash, smash. Let's go, Terry.
On the give, Scatterboo. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Got it. Ready?
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9.
Smash.
He'll look to throw. They try to work the screen with Scatterboo. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Savion Williams there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. On fourth down, here comes Jack Fox to kick it away. Return before being forced out of bounds. They'll run it to start the drive, and here is Smith. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward, gain of about 5. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. Mahomes back. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it.
Complete to Marquise Brown. That's a gain of 4. Brings up
Third and a yard.
Yellow.
They'll try to run for it with Smith. And a nice job. They pick it up. First down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line.
That's good.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw is Mahomes. That's to Bray. Open on the left side. And he's out of bounds on the pass play. But that's good for 8 yards. From the 33, here's second and 2.
Yellow, yellow.
On the handoff, it's Smith. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
A gain
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
He's going to let this one go for Worthy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's now
Second and 10.
At the 30-yard line.
Now, Mahomes. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Forced out wide. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
And he pulled it left. No good. And they are not able to draw closer.
Off his foot, Mike, this ball was just never on target. He might have been hoping for it to work a little left to right, but it just didn't want to cooperate. It ends up staying wide left.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going. And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's third down and a few inches.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll go with the sneak. They're trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Yellow.
On the give, it's Smith. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Brings up second and 7.
Yellow.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. To throw is Mahomes. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
On fourth down, they snap it to Mahomes. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. What a play on fourth and long. 39 yards.
Yellow.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Give up the middle to Smith. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes third down.
And 6.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That is intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James.
Follow this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Ready! Ready!
They'll go again with Scatterboot. And he's going to pick up the first down. He's up close to the 20.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0 or 1 or 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. He gets free inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
First and 10 for Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Well, they pretty much need a touchdown on this possession, and I think if I'm the defensive coordinator, the fine line you have to find, Mike, is I know I don't want to give up a deep shot, but I also don't want to just play prevent defense and give up too much underneath. So just continue to find that balance, make them go the long way, and just bleed this clock. He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
He'll get this complete to Worthy.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there.
Second down
And it'll lead to a second down. Mahomes now to throw again. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Gray. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard
Here's first and 10. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up second
From the 38 now, here's second and 1. Right back to the air for Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Third down and 1.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He's got his man, he finds Worthy. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
That's another.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. There's that man again, another catch. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 8.
Here's second and 2.
At the 10-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Third down and 2.
Mahomes now on third and 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
That's good.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score. They got to score fast.
This one caught at the 4. And he will score. Game on. George Holani. Touchdown, KC. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting? I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run out of the gun with Scalaboo. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
That'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll try to sneak it here. And he is going to have a Colts first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
And he'll get this all the way down to the Chiefs' 23-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 30 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now this time they'll look to throw. That's caught at Savion Williams. And he's out of bounds. It'll be first and goal for the moment. There is a flag on the field. This one is coming back.
Hold them ready. Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Here comes third and 6.
Get it.
They'll drop to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he'll be out of bounds, but he has the first down inside the 10-yard line. It's first and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and third down conversions. Now after that last third down pickup, it's first and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
On the jump.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. Now here's second and goal.
Let's go now.
One more time, they try Pierce. And nothing develops there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here. Talk things over before third down.
Here we go. Shot. 19. Shot. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third.
So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Here we go. Ready.
They'll run with Pierce. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
Hey. Fix the eagle. Let's go.
They'll go with him again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back crosses. Now it's third down.
The idea here on second down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a third and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on third and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
22.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
Yeah, running with I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Yellow.
He'll run. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts. So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say...